decisions, and then the fireworks turned the other way. And once again, the young guns have continued to deliver. Stare and Lonks have been highlights here. Slacks as well with that scout. I mean, it's a one clip that just sticks in my mind like gum in your teeth, but my goodness, was it so very good. We are going to be hopping in the game. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get done with the Overpass. Let's go ahead and get in there for the fun, because I just want to see how this goes. I know it's going to be madness all the way down, though, Alan.
I just don't want the carnage of Dust 210. We had a bit of a break, but I hope both these teams change nothing. I want absolute madness from start to finish.
We do love madness here. Taps. Tips. Taps. Smacks. Shots. Drops. Slacks. He's got his third. And it's looking very good now for Sprout, as it just remains to Jerry. They have not had a lot getting these pistol rounds, have they, over in the forZe camp?
Slacks, free on the ADR. Very nice. Very symmetric. And a little bit eerie. At least for me.
It's beautiful. 3 kills, 333 ADR. Perfectly balanced. Or rather, completely out of balance, I suppose. Which is nice to see for Slacks. Always good as well to get your Opper earning the money early on. Although he will invest that into a rifle, so I guess none of that's being saved through. Nade, chunky, a little late. Ooh, actually takes some damage. Nade does nothing. Slacks down for the count. Gets very little out of that rifle. That investment, not so key. And oh no. Don't do it, Sprout. Don't do it. Also wants to get out. Longs comes in to punish. Okay, Sanity has been restored. Shalfie with just an MP9. He can't do much at range, and indeed he can't. Sanity was restored, but for a moment there, it seemed like the world was going to slide out of whack, Alan.
Longs again. The harbinger of Sanity, bringing them back to Earth, but Slacks misses a few shots. Another dead-end connector. Guns retrieved, and that looks scary for 5 seconds. But nevertheless, Sprout do win the round, but their money is in the bin. Lonks, nothing. Spinny, 500. Slacks, 900. Remember them, 1,400 loss bonus. So if they lose this, guns have to be saved. And what a great chance now for forZe to flip the economy on its head and get off to a strong start on Overpass. Slacks in the open. Oh, no. He hasn't had a lot of fun on the rifle so far.
Not exactly great pistol round, and somewhat meh since then. Stares in a really awkward spot. Norby doesn't realize he's there. Oh, no. Okay, all right. Ironically, Norby didn't check the stairs, and so he's dead as a result. But look at this. There's a path towards A. It's just Rawls between them and the A side, but Stair keeps killing people. So they may get this bomb plant purely on the positioning if they can delete Stair here, but he's been the final boss of this round. So much damage already. Now he's got Rawls in support. That bomb will go down. That's not going to be denied unless Kenzie decides to fight. Worried that someone might be chasing him up, and at least the plant here for forZe, but in a 2v4, this is going to be a tricky retake to pull off, especially as the last piece of utility goes flying.
How do you play this? Do you look for jewels? Do you get aggressive? For the moment, just sticking around bank and truck. Nades raining in is a full execute as the CT sides.
Spitty's the ace in the hole. There's 1 kill. It's all onto Jerry now. And once again, Spitty will have his flank, even if he could survive from the front. But it's Stair fittingly to take him down. 4 kills in the round for the young gun to move up to 5-1 and deliver Sprout their third.
A good series so far. A little bit close there on the defuse. 3 rounds on the deck. And I think forZe should buy. I think they got a good chance. Looks like the half buy, so at least that, if for nothing else, we're hammering home the economic pressure. You're keeping Sprout low with the numbers, you're doing damage, you're getting bomb plants. 1 round win, and this half flips on his head. So, bit of a buy here, plenty of nades. Let's see if they got a nice set round for us.
They seem to, at least early on. A lot of space being taken here with the pistols. 1 counter molly does slow this up a little bit, and oh, they're gonna get aggressive
right
here
now.
as Lonks.
The rotate is way off.
Slacks is coming in, but you're right. It's going to take a minute. They just go. They just go. Never mind. Slacks is on the corner now. A lot more that can be done, but a little bit awkward. The flashbang's effective. Lunks is down. That's 2 rifles picked up. There's a player in water. Slacks does get that, but he needs more. He needs more. Oh, taking the silencer off. Not going to help you there. The quick switch is his undoing. This bomb's going to be planted. The retake is going to come from back the spawn side. Rawls not being checked for. But he gets down to 1 HP. Shelfie does the damage. Now it's Stair and Rawls. Try and make this happen. Stair's been good. But he will need to be the hero in this one. Rawls can throw some flashbangs for him. That's what they're going to do. Flash the 1. There's the check. Flash the 2. There's the check. He's been tagged. Stair. They know he's out now. Smoke on. Stair down. No health for Rawls. He's getting the heck out of there. Wants no part of this. And the spam might be enough. He knows he can't take a bullet of damage. Oh my goodness, this is coming close. And that will be forZe on the boards.
Rapper Mike in the house. As it was a nice set round. And Sprout, I think the rotator just made it back, but that was a bad time to go aggressive with 3 on A. forZe executed in, good trades, better after plan, and now the money for Sprout is a disaster. 2 deagles, no kits, about 10 pieces of nades total. Slacks needs to do massive work for them to pull off this buy. How did he
not take any damage?
Am I missing something?
HEs are a lie.
How did Zorte see Stair?
Oh, that I have no clue.
Did he peek before the mid smoke?
Smelled it. Echolocation. Norby. That's a nice kill. And major pressure on towards Spitty. Spitty with just a deeg. Spitty with just a deeg. Rawls. Has a rifle. He's out towards long. Can't really feasibly save in this position. So, instead he's going to kill because they're not going to clear long at all. So, Norby just runs himself into the meat grinder. Attempted pre-firing here from Rawls. Can't imagine they're going to allow him too much of an opportunity. And meanwhile, the bomb is just walking onto B because look at where Shelfie is.
Bit of a dejecting round. This one from Sprout. Bomb has been planted. Never really getting a foothold. And Rawls needs to save this gun. It's all we're going to have. So nip and tuck here at the start. But it just feels like forZe, they took a lot of those early rounds close. They've broken the money. They kept 4 alive. Looking pretty good. Looking great. And I'm feeling fairly good about my prediction right now.
Okay. Yeah, early results have been good. Early Rawls. It's alright, though. Only died the 1 time. Kind of impressive survivability at this point. But the gun rounds are looking pretty decisively good for forZe. There have only been 2 of them. So let's see what round 3 gives us. Not going to be much here on the other side. There will be Rawls, and there will be Uspices. Uspisi. USPS.
Oh, that's the plural, is it?
Yeah.
Uspisi.
Uspisi. It's like the noise you make when you want a cat to come. You
Maybe in your house, not in mine.
how you summon a kitty cat?
No.
Well, right now they're summoning a stack, and they are dismantling said stack. The gun has been seen. Rawls has gotten 1 kill, but, well, goodbye. Everybody else. Rawls, time to go play hide and seek. Let's see how he is.
Maybe somebody needs to summon a cat to deal with Jerry right now.
Hey, yeah, ha, ha, you got it.
I'm here all week.
You got it. Bang, bang, bong. He hit it. Got it going on. Get the laser pointer out. When we were kids, right? When we started to get a little older, that we didn't want to say we were playing hide and seek anymore. but we still wanted to play hide and seek because hide and seek rocks. We started calling it this game called Manhunt, which is just hide and seek, but outdoors, within a large outdoor space, with defined borders. Like, you couldn't go beyond the defined borders, but you were, like, hiding by, like, covering yourself in dirt and piles of leaves and that kind of thing. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, we did have. Although I think. Oh, this is straining me, Mike. Manhunt. We had our own version of Manhunt. I have a feeling in the British version you had to touch them to be out rather than just spotted.
I think you did too in ours. I don't remember.
Well,
it may have been. I think it was flashlights, and you had to
to
shine the flashlight on them. Was the way we did it.
But is it Manhunt as well, where when you get somebody out, they become a hunter?
I think so. Yeah.
So we need an expert to.
I feel like that's
us.
most forms of hide and seek, though, right?
Maybe. I mean, unlike you, I haven't played these games in 20 years.
Yeah, yesterday, man.
Yesterday.
You don't have any like baby cousins and that kind of thing to play hide and seek with?
I have a niece, but she's 9 months old, so.
Yeah, you'll be there before you know it.
Just reminding me of my old age, Mike.
Time comes for us all. You know what's going to come for Sprout? Is this A-take is starting to look good. Slacks might have his hands full in a minute. Stairs not too far away. But either way, Shelfie just walked out onto B and died. So, interesting. And now very individual players are being very individually punished. Don't know that I love this round from forZe. Let's see if they can make some magic happen and pull a round out of the hat somehow, some way. 27 seconds.
Possible.
They're going to save.
Yeah, they're going to save. And I don't hate the Shelfie play. He got out in front of Monster. It's you know, it's been a long day for these two teams. Feels like it's been a long day for us casting already. And if Shelfie's ready to take a fight onto barrels or up onto site, his teammates need to be ready to go on A immediately, and they weren't. And as we saw, he dies, another one-on-one duel, and it just looks a little bit flat and disjointed, which I guess is the motto of this series so far.
Flat and disjointed. I don't know if that's the motto that you want. What's your team motto? We're flat and disjointed.
This is like, it's like the anti-IKEA.
Hey! There we go. Molotov it. Looks like we might be getting a quicker monster play. There's at least heavy presence outside of it, but a molly will slow them down for the moment. Util to cover that off as well. Jerry, being Jerry, wants to test it. There's a gap on the left side of it. Jerry's begging for a peek.
He wants to run in. He always likes a good fight.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it. And here's the thing. There's heavy presence in construction, so he's actually got a lot of space to work with. He just has to deal with Rawls. And I think he knows where Rawls is now. Rawls did not spot him. Oh, this could get weird. If they come back out of construction, Jerry is going to eat. And Rawls might actually just give him a feast in the meantime. There's the freebie. Rawls had no clue that a player had gotten out. And now, how do they even read this? Well, Spitty kills Jerry. That helps with the read as the take is going on towards B. Spitty, though, in the flames, he burns. Stair gets a kill elsewhere. But now they know where Stair is. Do they realize there's another player in construction? Because this one is Mad Cap. This one is wild and long. So that's a huge kill to find. Leaves Zorta all on an island. Now it's a catastrophe. This is a real shame for forZe that they weren't able to capitalize on that incredible positioning and the kill from Jerry. But Zorta, I think, just wants to try and save this.
I think he should. 16 seconds, and what we saw there is forZe were just completely caught in two minds, weren't they? Jerry lurks out, and the issue is, what's the plan? Jerry's going to do something. He's either going to take a fight, win it, get some space, or he's going to set a hell of a lot of pressure and open up somewhere else on the map. And was that after time?
Yep.
That's a kicker. At least he's got some money. But the overarching point is that forZe's communication needs to step up a little bit. We've seen bad trading, bad spacing, not always on the same page. And we know they can do better, so come on, forZe, give us some cleaner Counter-Strike.
Yeah. Yeah, one would hope. They have a great investment in this one. Very little in terms of limitations, but we do need to see an execution. It's been a few rounds in a row for Sprout at this point. And this is the last one for forZe before they have to think about the bank. For money becomes a major concern. Longs with an opener. Good damage on. He's just down to 1, but it's heavy presence towards B. Does forZe read this and accelerate the pace on A? No. They really haven't been accelerating the pace on much of anything here, right? I mean, it's been a lot of these slow, creeping takes, which is understandable on Overpass, especially with the bathrooms, but it has led to them being a little readable in terms of the rotations through from Sprout.
Boost. Get onto the flower pots. Rouse peaked. Teammate wasn't ready to help. That's Slacks on site. But there's still 3 in attendance. That information still paying dividends. It's Norvi. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He might go for it just after the spam. It's back into Divider. So pinched to some of these Sprout players.
Oh,
this is
okay.
absolute madness going through the smokes.
There we
What
go.
is going on?
Oh, a collat! A collat! What is this insanity? The bomb will go down. Some order will be restored. And now Spitty has a 1v2. He was the only player not involved in this crazy madcap fight. And somehow the bomb hasn't been planted yet. They were so wary of his presence. Now it's in. And there's the spot. And there's the kill from Kenzie. So forZe back on the board. And it's fittingly in a crazy madcap round where if, let's be real, Slacks hadn't gotten that collat, it would have been over and done with from the get-go.
What is happening? What is happening? Everyone just ran through a smoke.
Yeah.
Slacks gets a 2k, and then within a blink of an eye, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love it. This is amazing.
I like watching forZe because you can't sort of go with your traditional pacings on things because who knows when things are actually going to happen. Stairs fighting, and he's getting 2. That's massive from Stair. The nade will chase, but it's way too late to punish. Yes, he's low, but he's already done his work for the round. That was a huge play, big boy play here from Stair. And I mean, you're already feeling like forZe are just disjointed and dejected from this round. Kenzie and Jerry both down. Those are the 2 heaviest hitters so far this game, and they are erased with no chance for the trade.
Zorte. It's be a great time to find some traction on Overpass. Holds the jump spot. Jump spots. Head removed. Stair hits the ground. Slacks left alone. 1 on 3. Has to connect, and he can't. A bomb site open for the taking, and forZe have made the impossible possible yet again.
Oh, there's this, was there a spot? Zorta looked like he may have seen the player here on Optimus. He's certainly aware, and there's the kill. There's the execution. With a limited buy, you'd imagine they're still going to attempt this, and with Zorta low, certainly well within the realm of possibility. Rolls and Spitty working together. Bank and Dumpster. Smoke may just slow them down. Is there a kit? There is on Spitty, but now he's alone in a 1v3. Doesn't fancy his chances. Spam coming through the fence, and Norvi dropping bullets in his face. 5-all on the scoreboard. forZe have drawn this back into their control.
Money's broken as well. Sprout going to have to eco. And they'll look back. 5 on 3. Good information. 1 dies to a jump spot. Next is isolated alone. A few mistakes starting to creep in for both teams, and this has been the definition of a slugfest so far on Overpass. This is spectacular for all the wrong reasons.
I feel like this is going to be one of those rounds where Shelfie finds the boost, and then they just run into the boost to prove their dominance. But no, actually, they seem to be saying, okay, everybody's chasing me here. Maybe take long. Maybe go A. A little late, though. Rotation's on. I don't know whether that wasn't calmed or what, or whether they're just still being careful to make sure no pistols are around, but they're just now getting a player towards the end of long, and in the meantime, the pistols, well, they're coming to the bank.
It's the conga line. It's the conga line. Look at this.
It really is. They got some checks to cash. One guy went back into heaven. Shelfie will collect that. Spitty down. Here we go. Here's the madness. Here's the hornet's nest kick. The mousetrap stepped on. Jerry has not stepped on the I tried. I fumbled it. But anyways, the round is over. forZe didn't fumble it at all. They move into the lead.
You're allowed a few mistakes. Don't worry.
No,
do not worry.
It must be perfect. I gotta be perfect for you, Alan.
Save that for after the show.
It's the first lead of the map.
We'll have a debrief after to talk about these errors.
Okay.
But anyway, back on the guns. No AWP on Slacks. He's had a tricky game so far. Remember, he 3K pistols, so since then it's been a little bit flat considering we are 12 rounds in. Zorte. How can he only be on 5 frags? It feels like all of his kills have been so impactful.
I mean, that's what you like, right? You don't need those fluff kills. You know, those anti-ecos. You just need win the round kills. Meanwhile, Jerry just wants all the kills. And there's only one player towards A, right? They've gotten used to this heavy presence outside of construction, outside of B. But instead, there's the spot for Zorte. There's another nice impactful kill. Stair's been a nuisance, though. And they may have overlooked him. There's still a player Fountain. So what is Norby waiting for? He's waiting for the long play, but in doing so, he's kind of left his teammate out to dry. And now Stair races back towards the site. He's dead. Util in hand. A goner. So Kenzie keeps the advantage in their hands. How do they read this? They still do have the lurker outside of B. They've got some options, but that kill on Slack should funnel them straight into this bomb site. It should funnel Sprout into an attempt at the save.
That kill from Norby is one of those frags that turns a situation that's still on a bit of a knife edge, instantly secures it. Bomb was a way off. You had 2 going in together, granted, but Shelfie was still on the side of the map. Moment Norby gets that kill, it becomes super easy to scale up, get the plant, and has a good after. And Shelfie in behind. Add salt to the wounds. Rouse. I think he's been saving a lot here on Overpass. Seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time every time.
He hasn't died a whole lot. But, yeah, he's, I guess, died once for every Sprout round loss. Wait, that's not true anymore. Not at all.
Every round 1.
Every round 1. There you go. He is the blood sacrifice. Rawls must die so that team can win. And apparently that is no longer the case.
But maybe he sacrifices in advance.
Yeah, so they win this one? With
never say
pistols.
never.
P250's Deegs out.
They're actually going to win this. They're actually going to win this.
They're going to deco. The blood sacrifice has been made.
Win this.
The sacrificial ram.
One Deeg. Straight 1 Deeg. You watch.
Alright, so there's the first. The snake could be chunky. Actually, no one's here. It's a fast play towards B. They gained the space rapidly. What a read here in the eco. They found the space. If there's a world where they win this, I am very curious to see how this happens.
It's not
I think whatever god they made that blood sacrifice to is not listening. It's fallen on deaf ears. And deaf ears, because they're all about to die. They are all about to have deaf ears. Here in a moment. Okay, Spitty, time to run. You got a gun. Time to run. Oh, don't face. Oh my goodness, it worked. Can't win the round, certainly. Economic damage doesn't really matter at this point, but, you know, he wanted one more.
Alright. forZe. Claw their way to 8. Feel like they're set for more. Sprout, C-decided map. 6 is probably the minimum here. 1 away. And they've decided the adaptation double AWP. These are both the A players, so there might be a bit of an adjustment. They've said instead, Lonks, got a good B spawn, you can come here instead. Double AWP, that's the adaptation, and they desperately need this to work. Oh. Falls at the first hurdle.
Rawls, next test. Perhaps the next victim as well. Molotov now burning him out. He has to smoke it. Nade's gonna chase, but he's gotten out. Oh, never mind. He came back to throw a molly just in time to eat the nade. Poor Rawls. Timing it not working beautifully there. So a man advantage. Rawls down to half, and forZe resetting here. They still have the presence in construction, right? So they still have some face to show towards B. And actually, the bombs moved over the back of Shelfie. Only to throw a smoke. Doing a great job of holding the presence here. It's actually doing a terrific job. 3 players in. Norvi drop, though. Maybe that funnels forZe a little faster in towards A. If they're going to do it, they got to do it. They may miss their window. The rotation's on. Slack's holding with the AWP. If he can hold on for just a bit longer, Stair will come in to make this a bit lighter on his shoulders. There's the spot. There's the check. He can't die here. And he's actually chasing in to get a frag of his own. He will be traded. But Stair's come in. His teammate's there as well. There's something to work with. Stair dealt with the second knock on. Rawls somehow limping, but yay, but for a moment. It's Spitty alone against the world. A 1v2 with half health, and he doesn't want this. He wants the off. They'll have one more round to play with, but this is 9 rounds. Key side of Overpass. That's pretty unheard of in the current meta.
So they've just been absolute bulldozers. Running into sites, grouped, trading out. It's not pretty Counter-Strike, but it's working. And that's the only thing that matters. Upper bracket final up for grabs. If you fall to the lower bracket, these tournaments become brutal. There's so many games, so many good teams. Depth of competition in Europe. Going to that upper bracket final. 1 win, you're in the grand final for the spot. Both teams would love that. But forZe, they're a great deal closer as it feels at the moment.
Round of the half. 6th would be so very nice for Sprout. So very, very, very nice. And Stair's going to try and get aggressive to make it happen. The bomb is in playground. Stair's been good. It could get weird. But no, he's been spotted now, and he will get the first. Second player didn't swing with it. Zorta holding for the long play, and oh, now he's been seen. Now they know the flashbang is checking around. Zorta's just gone to the sidearm, and he gets it. An important kill to find for Stair, and in the meantime, Slacks was dropped as well. So now they just need to get away. Zorta just needs to get away. He can't die here, and he is being hunted. Rawls trying to make this happen. Instead, it's Spitty who takes his. Deep control paying off, but here's the thing. Well, I was going to say Cherry's all the way on site, but so is Lonks. And what is happening in this round? What is happening in this round? A 2-on-2. They need to group up. They've got no health between them. And that could be bad, but Lonks has the op, so the health doesn't really matter. Unless he goes to the pistol. He's done it now. Lonks has had the comms. He's lit. He's lit. He's lit. One shot. One shot. And he truly is this time. It's not a lie. But this smoke fade is going to be everything.
Oh, they're going to both sit in it. Oh my God.
Goodness. What is happening? There's the kill on the first, not the second, and it's Lonks with a USP to find both. The 6th round does come through. There is at least a little mercy, a little something, a safe haven for Sprout at the tail end of this half.
Show me love, show me love. Taking this pure heart of mine high above, high above. We go off in the night. We leave in the red lights. No.
heart, I'll break it. I've been known to lie, I've been known to lie. I was sitting all alone on the sidewalk when you caught me by surprise. I'm a lone wolf, I die by my own rules. I know when to follow my prey, and now it's right in front of me. Right in front of me. Right in front of me.
9-6 lead for forZe off of the back of a dynamic T side. Sprout may have done just enough to give them a chance at this game, but it's going to have to be a good attacking half for the Sprout squad. For the Derman squad, if they're going to have a chance at this one, for forZe a prime opportunity to close it out to move on up. Reminder, this isn't for elimination. Whoever loses here will get a chance in the lower bracket to run it back. But my goodness, would this be a good dub to take, to put yourself in the prime position to make it to ESL Challenger Melbourne.
One ranking point as well between them on HOTV World Ranking. So bragging rights. So on the cards, boost on the shells. Doesn't a lot of frags. Zorti though comes in behind. They want to fight this. They want to fight this. 4 players here. Oh my lord. So many shots exchanged. But for the moment, Sprout winning out in heaps and bounds.
Pistols have not been forZe's friend, but Kenzie might want to change that. No, he really does not. Just a little bit of change. Loose change, like a quarter here or there. And it's going to be around for Sprout. Sprout have taken so many of the pistols in this series. I think they've got 5 of the 6, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of wild. We've had a lot of close maps, and Sprout have really been converting these pistol rounds. Without them, this may be a very different look. Let me go back and look.
I'm going to check.
No, I lied. They did get the first one on Inferno, I believe.
But that's the only one, right?
Yeah, did they get both on D2? No. forZe got one on D2. I'm lying. They've split all of the pistols. I don't know why I thought Sprout got the pistols. Apparently, I'm just completely false. I'm a false prophet here.
Maybe they're more memorable. Maybe that's
I remember a Sprout pistol.
I remember a Sprout pistol.
Is it just me, or are forZe pistols kind of boring? I remember a Sprout pistol.
Classic B stack. 4 players. Map control coming out on A, and they don't meet a great deal of resistance. I don't see why they wouldn't commit behind it. Flashbang comes in. Longs will hit all of this. They're going to hit A. Should be speeding up soon. Bomb coming over. And forZe need to get their rollerblades on. They need to rotate thick and fast.
So they're what and fast now?
Thick and fast.
How many C's is that involved? Oh, Zorta gets one! Not more. Sprung the trap, but look at this flank. Look at Jerry. Right now, Jerry is so very ready. And he's the cat in this one. Right on the flank. They're triggering his trap. He's heard all the noise, but his teammates need to hang on. Good damage there. A TK as well from Slacks. That's so unfortunate. Now this is very much open.
Time.
That bomb's down. You're right, time is such a critical element here. They know where else is low. It's all on the Slacks, and Jerry will put it all to rest. 2 huge kills. forZe winning the Force buy immediately after, and Sprout are in tatters.
Utter catastrophe. That was Sprout's route back into the game. They're winning the pistol rounds, they're getting clean conversions. That was their route to even up the scoreline, have some money in the bank, and it couldn't have gone any worse. Money in the doldrums, Deagle's a bit of armor, some utility, but what an opportunity now for forZe. They're absolutely in the driver's seat now.
Can see. one, and fluffed it. He fluffed it so hard. It's okay. Rawls won't get more, but that was a little bit embarrassing for Kenzie. And with Jerry down as well, this round could be getting out of way. They were in the driver's seat, but maybe they've driven this straight into a cliff. They're teetering on the edge for sure.
I know, it's the cartoon moment. Do they fall down? Or do they get it in reverse? B hit seems coming. Flashbang is nice, but slacks?
And they're just slinging.
What?
They're just swinging. They're just slinging. That's the bomb drop. Ah! Oh, no. Oh, no. Can Zorta bail out his whole team? Because this is just everything that could go wrong has gone wrong here for forZe. And now with the bomb down, they don't need to give him a fight, and he's going to leave. He knows this. He knows this is a hopeless situation. Doesn't even have a kit. I mean, this is... there's no other way to spin it. This was... as much as the last was a catastrophe for Sprout, this is somehow worse for forZe. This should not have happened. They swung individual plays so often, and it just starts with that play towards long, that turn from Rawls, and it doesn't get better from there.
I don't know how Jerry died. It looked like he just took a fight down B short. Got one deked. So... both of these teams. And honestly, both teams need to start pausing and really talking because, yes, there's a lower bracket, Mike, but it is so much easier to go through the upper and have the fewer games and have a bit more security. This really matters for both of these teams.
Yes.
If they want to get more LAN experience. Both the teams are in the same position. They need more LAN experience. They've got younger players. You've got Norvi, we've got Shalfie, we've got Launch, we've got Stir. It matters. They need to play more LANs. These games are important. And they need to put the brakes on and really talk because both teams have, you know, safe to say they've dropped the ball a few times already.
Have we had a timeout this game?
Oh. One? Maybe.
I'm not sure. It's been so back and forth. It feels like every team is just going, all right, we got this next round. We got this next round. We got it this time. I really feel nervous about the setup, looking at the positioning for forZe on this map. They're backing out of it, though. They've shown presence, and now they're leaving. This is going to be a flash setup from Norby to set up Jerry's peak, I suppose. There's the check. There's the kill. Good one on it. Good flashbang from Rawls. Blinds up both. Set up Spitty for the kills. And that should just about determine the round. So order restored. Madness settled down. Zorta is in their spawn, so it's still a little weird. But he just needs to try and live. Shalfie will do no such thing, but Zorta can.
That was really unfortunate for forZe. They had four there, and I suspect they cleared B short. They couldn't hear anything. Got to make an educated guess. Maybe there's a little bit of A pressure from Sprout, and they rotate off at exactly the wrong time. So I understand why, but obviously 2020 hindsight, it was not the right decision. Zorde does not survive a round. Money is in the bin. Sprouts. It's been a grueling affair, but they look set to make this 10-all.
Let's see. I feel like every round that I expect to go the way it should doesn't. Zorta has bought a single Zeus. That is the majority of their investment of the round. It's actually the entirety of it as well. So where does the Zeus play? He's soloing B with the Zeus. I admire that. What a stud. Meanwhile, it's a setup outside of connector. Unfortunately, the setup outside of connector probably not going to work. So is he going to get a Zeus kill? Or is he going to get a Zeus? Oh. No. No, he will not. Round's over, Alan. Round's over.
Just commit to the stack. Just do not relent.
Problem is if someone comes back through CT, right? You're just dead. Jerry have optic stickers on that USB.
Jerry just Jerry things, man. He doesn't care.
I kind of love it. Throwback. But
Would that have been the NA lineup?
Yeah, I mean, well, I
guess
guess
so.
it could have been that random EU lineup they ran for like 10 seconds with Freiburg on it. Remember that?
mean the
Like
Danish
Mixwell,
team?
Freiburg, Alu.
Oh, that one. Well, they also had the Danish team.
When was the Danish team?
Config.
Oh,
played.
you're right. Oh, I forgot about that version. That was a long time, wasn't it, that they
Best
ran that?
forgotten.
It's like 2 years. I, of course, remember the glory days.
The glory
Good
days.
times.
Mixwell, Rush.
Yes.
Who
Tarek,
else?
Stan.
Tarek. Yes. They.
Daps.
Did
Nah,
they win
of course
E-League
not.
Season 2?
They did win the E-League. I think the first season. Season 1, I believe.
No, I think it was Season 2.
Was it Season 2? I thought
I think Season 1 was... Nah, it might have been Virtus Pro.
I think
It
they
was
also
Virtus
won
Pro Fnatic.
ECS. They won E-League Season 2, you're right. I think they won an ECS. Achievements. E-League. Let's see. Oh, they came second in
Rolls isn't
ECS. They came
stopping.
second in a Summit. All right, here we go. Yeah, Rolls is just rocking on towards the site. Time to stop reminiscing about the stickers on a USP, and time to start focusing on this round.
They've given up A.
Yes, and Rawls has taken it. Thank you very much. He's moved in. He's signed a lease. He's putting down roots, making friends in the neighborhood, and now Shelfie's gonna run and knife out. Why? Why you knife out when you know that you've had no presence on the site whatsoever? All right. Well, this is a dud of a round. This is a complete throwaway from forZe. They never had a chance.
But please enlighten me. Optic results.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of it. Summit,
And then
they came
what they
second at a
played.
Summit. They were first at E-League, second at a DreamHack Open, second at an ECS, third at
Did
a
they
different
play the
Summit.
Atlanta Major with that lineup?
I don't know, maybe. Let's see, events, period, ended. What majors did they play?
Oh no. Even Norby doesn't live. Stop peeking, Norby. Stop peeking. Stop peeking. Stop peeking.
This is back in 2017, so they attended Krakow. That was
So
amazing.
they missed the first major of the year. Atlanta.
Was Atlanta that? Wait, let me see.
It definitely was. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if they. Oh no, they played in it. E-League Major 2017. Yeah, they were there. Good times.
Party balloons for the party we've had on the server.
I think this is a party pause. I'm curious as to what's triggering it because it doesn't seem like it's from either team. So this might be of a technical nature, which would be a little unfortunate. It is in fact a tech. We got confirmation of that. So technical pause, technical foul. What would be the equivalent of like technical foul free throws in Counter-Strike? Nade lineups?
No, because it's not a foul, is it?
No.
Give me a minute. There must be something.
I don't know how you do it. How would you do it if you had to do the equivalent of a penalty shootout? Let's say an overtime game goes to like 60 rounds all, and the teams just decide they're going to do a penalty shootout and settle it one way or another. What would you make that an equivalent of?
Gap shooting on doors on Dust 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A guy crosses and you have to shoot him.
Gauntlet, yeah.
That'd be kind of lit. Is it just 1v1 or is it 1v5?
So it's you do 1-on-1, but you select each time who's going up, you know?
Okay. Yeah. I think that'd be
Then
sick.
You get one turn each at crossing and shooting.
That would be really tough to organize. I think you'd have to have a specific server as opposed to just letting the players figure it out because that would be chaos.
I'm sure it can be done. If we can land on the moon, Mike, we can sort out a penalty shootout on Dust 2.
On Dust 2. All right. I want to see it happen.
We don't do it because it's easy. We do it because it's hard.
Correct. And then do we do that for every map? Like, let's say you go to 60 rounds of overtime on
It just all
on
goes
Mirage.
to
It
dust
just
2.
goes
Yeah,
to
yeah,
dust
it's
2.
dust 2.
Okay, I like it.
Even if they take dust 2 out the pool, it's just dust 2.
Still goes to dust 2.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. You like that? I'm watching back that Rawls round. And it's insane to me how far he got without being checked at all. That forZe was just like, yeah, we're just not going to play A this round in our gun round. But anyways, it does seem like this technical issue is going to take just a little bit longer to resolve here, folks. So we're going to take a quick little break. Thanks for bearing with us. We'll be back, hopefully in a flash.
I'm not of the mayhem. I would chase 100 more highs to trade. In it for chaos I'm creating. I've been known to lie. I've been known to lie. I was sitting all alone on the sidewalk when you caught me by surprise. I'm alone with that, but my own rules. I know when to follow how to play it now. It's right in front of me. It's right in front of me. It's right in front of me. Right in front of me. Right in front of me. Give me some clarity. First time that we met not long ago. Before you had to get back on the road. We spend every second of the day together. I remember when we talked till 3 a.m. Driving around in town in your old van. Tell stories about who we used to be. I still feel your touch, though you're not here. Since you've been gone, you're all I see. Still hear your voice, why don't we speak? I'm running circles. Since you're in my life, I can get no sleep. If you give me a sign, I'll be yours to keep. Just wanna say you're mine and make history. 'Cause I've been playing blind, wasting all this time, yeah, I need clarity. Give me some clarity. Yeah, I need clarity. Waiting for your call all night and day. Where did we go wrong? Don't wanna wait until you're just a distant memory. I still feel your touch, though you're not here. Since you've been gone, you're all I see. Still hear your voice, why don't we speak? I'm running circles. Since you're in my life, I can get no sleep. If you give me a sign, I'll be yours to keep. Just wanna say you're mine and make history. 'Cause I've been playing blind, wasting all this time, yeah, I need clarity. Give me some clarity.
clouds, I'm reading a silhouette of meaning into my lungs, inhaling. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, 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 out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, 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 out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, 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 out.
I keep your picture in my room, 'cause it gets me in the mood. You still live rent-free in my head. You got me so confused. My mind is full of you. Still want you in my room. Don't wanna get rid of you. On my mind, but I am not too late. You got me so confused. My head is full of you. You keep slipping away. I learned the hard way. But something's gotta stay. Don't let it go to waste. Do you remember all of the long nights, warm in my bed, nightfall to sunrise? That's what you said. You held me so tight each time again. I keep your picture in my room. Don't wanna get rid of you. On my mind when I am up too late. You got me so confused. My head is full of you. Don't win silly games. Don't leave me hanging on. Keep me hanging. Said it once, I'll say it again. Your love is what I want. Do you remember all of the long nights, warm in my bed, nightfall to sunrise? That's what you said, and you have me so tight each time again. In my room, I'll keep you safe. Don't stay away too long, pulling back and forth. Still got me paralyzed. Got what you came for. One thing that I've kept. I'll keep your picture in my room, 'cause it gets me in the mood. You still live rent-free in my head. You got me so confused. My mind is full of you. Still want you in my room. Don't wanna get rid of you. On my mind when I am not too late. You got me so confused. My head is full of you. I keep your picture in my room, 'cause it gets me in the mood. You still live rent-free in my head. You got me so confused. My mind is full of you. Still want you in my room. Don't wanna heart. And if I met you in the middle, babe, would you give me all your love? Come and meet me in the middle, babe, and I give you all of my heart. If I met you in the middle, babe, would you give me all your love? 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 Come and meet me in the middle, babe, and I'll give you all of my heart. If I meet you in the middle, babe, would you give me all your love? 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 Stay here this time. Show me a sign. You are always on my mind. Always on my. The stars align. Show me a sign. You are always on my mind. You're 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 always on my. You're always on my. You're always on my mind. Slow down this ride. Speed up this high. You are always on my mind. Always on my. I will this time show you a sign. You are always on my mind. You're 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 always on my.
And we're back here. Thanks for bearing with us on that one. Just a little paquette loss. Had to get things sorted out here. The vagaries of the internet. Always a cruel mistress. But we're back into the game. We're back into the Counter-Strike here, and that's what you love to see. What you don't love to see, if you're a forZe fan, is, well, the money is putrid. By meager. These last couple of rounds, not so good, Alan. Not so good.
Been rough. But I think for both teams, in some senses, a bit of a pause, just to breathe. Been a long day. Could help. And for Sprout, as you can tell by the money, it paints a pretty stark picture. Started this second half, reset second round. Immediately reset back forZe, and then steam into economic control. And that's how we've got here. Sprout in the lead with a lot of money in the bank. And yet again, the $1 million question, can they keep these anti-ecos clean? Because they have been anything but for both teams in this series.
True. Very true. Flashbang in. A lot of messiness. All the bodies are here. Sprout has no presence towards B, so they have no information about this, but they are walking into a stack. This could get very messy. this could get very weird. Longs finds the first, but there is a trade. Uh-oh. It's starting to fall apart here. norv, a couple great shots, and now the rifle's in play, but that can't find the kill. Jerry with 2. Oh, it's come down to the clutch. Jerry's got his MP9 Stare. Should have the weapons advantage, but it is Jerry. We know how he likes that SMG, and Stare is closing the distance. Maybe not to his advantage here, but he will get the shot. Chases it down in the nick of time. There are 5 seconds to spare there, Alan. Jerry just trying to buy clock, but Sprout bring it home.
I pose the question, can any team keep an anti-eco, an anti-force by clean, and
No.
it bears out? The answer is no. Only silver lining, only saving grace is Sprout had built up so much money that even such a massive economic hit as that is not end of the world sort of scenario. Pressure then still on forZe. Feels like Zorte, for his high standards, he has had a bit of a flat series, quite quiet. What a time it would be. End of the day, players getting a bit tired, mistakes starting to creep in. Now's the chance for Zorte to come alive.
norv instead is the one doing it. His last couple of rounds was ripping him with the Deeg in the last, so maybe he's the one who could step in. That slowed Sprout up, right? There's still lots of time on the clock for sure. But the push in from forZe is giving them a little bit of information. This flashbang into connector rather might telegraph a bit of what's going on though. It seems like Sprout is actually going to invade off the back of that, get in towards the site and take this fight. norv is positioned for it. He's got a player in construction as well, but this flashbang could be deadly. norv eats it. He's back on the pillar. Counter flash comes in, and there's the kill. That drops the bomb. That confirms that rotation should now be on. The hit is coming on. 40 seconds. And here's clear on the construction player. That's a freebie, but Spitty won't expect the one under him. Still, was the price enough? Was it worth paying? Because this bomb is going down. It's a 2-on-2, and Kenzie and Zorte have no health. Zorte wants to fight. He's so aggressive. Gets the tag, but no kill. And that one works out for Sprout. That could have been the deciding round. That could have been the critical moment. forZe on the back foot. Money shattered, and Sprout edging ever closer to taking this series home.
Big trouble now. Big trouble. And remember, Mike, end of that first half, Sprout clawed their way to a 6th round. It was not clean. It was scrappy Counter-Strike. Disjointed rounds, but they made it to 6. And how important was it that they just found this couple of rounds towards the end when the gun rounds have been so flat? forZe, since that real streak in the first half, have struggled to find any traction.
It's the first time out
used. That's a statement enough, given that we're on round 24 on the deciding map of a really important series.
Wow.
And they're buying.
Wow. And that's probably why they took the timeout, is literally to figure out the finances, as opposed to necessarily discuss strategy. All right, we are risking it for the biscuit, all in here. The chips have been pushed to the center of the table. Let's see who's gonna cash out. Boost up here for Kenzie. Does this barrel peek around the corner? Okay, it won't matter, actually. I suppose Spitty would have needed to be pretty deep in to actually see a player up that far the barrel. It is an interesting one to think about. Always the risk with the A1S. Only in utility is extremely limited here. Jerry has a molly and a nade. And that is the only util on this site. And Jerry's just going to swing, so he won't be able to use that molly or nade. So no more util on this site. Nothing to show for it for Jerry as well. The wheels are coming off here of this B defense. The only remaining nades for the entire forZe side are on Schulfi, who's aggressive in the bathrooms.
Stare sticking around. His teammates are grouping towards B. forZe have a fairly good read, free in defense. So Stare needs to do a little bit of work here to pull a rotation. Nades raining over, fully telegraphed. These players are not going anywhere. Zorte caught in the open, Molotov flushes him wide. One player towards Graffiti, but he's only got 10 HP, and Kenzie, I think he's already committed to the save. Sprouts are going to make it up to 12. 14 even. Been a long day, but they're out of money, and the
Counter's
force
hard.
buy hasn't worked. It's come up black on the roulette wheel.
Everyone knows this is the reverse CS. Every time you win a round, your number goes down. You're trying to race down to 0 first. That's how it works.
Maybe in my
What?
head at the moment.
But the investment will obviously come back here from Sprout, and surely at this point, forZe has to save and play for OT.
Also,
Sure.
Mike, if that was the case,
Okay,
this would be the start of map 1 of the series, and we still have 3 hours to go.
you're right. Yeah, we're gonna play this whole thing and rewind. It's like rewinding a VHS tape. Everything will just happen in reverse.
This is a very good skit idea, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Make me experience this again, but in reverse.
It'd be a really cool way to run replays too. It'd be really hard to set up, but if you did it so that when you hit the replay button, it like zoom rewound through the round. I don't think there'd be a possible way to do this, to be honest, and then played the replay. That'd be sick as a
That's what we
visual
need.
effect. I guess there'd be a way to do it because you'd have to do your own video recording. Like as soon as you hit, like,
Ask me, she'll know.
yeah, send it through the production grapevine. See if our production team here thinks that that would even be possible. It'd be sick. But enough to ruminate about that. forZe need to ruminate on how they're going to manage to scrape out this round. Sprout are picking the heavy site, despite the fact that Stare has been able to walk out long. There's 30 seconds, though. Sub 30 seconds. They can't really bail up back up top, and Stare's lost his life, so they definitely can't now. The hit is in towards B. They're moving in, but it's getting chaotic. This is getting really messy. This is not looking good. That's the bomb dropped. There's no time to spare. And Kenzie's now making his way in towards construction, so they're going to plant exposed to him. Plant in the smoke. A player watching. They need to be watching. But is there an escape into the water? That's a nice bit of movement. It's all the longs. How has this one fallen apart? Longs! He's good for the one, but he can't get away from the next. We're going for more. Somehow, this is the round that forZe convert. The partial buy, the non-full investment, that's the one that gets them 11. Should have been a cakewalk for Sprout. But they stepped right in this cake. They punted it. And now they're going to have to deal with the fallout.
Absolute disaster. And I'll say it again, neither team has any consistency right now versus the Pistols. It's a big issue, and the squad that cleans it up first is going to be at quite the advantage. forZe make it to 11, Sprout are only 2 away. They have a lot of money, Mike. Cash is bad for forZe. They're still in the advantage, and they're going to keep it simple. Full B committal. Norvi playing retake. Jerry back behind Graffiti. Slack sends it over the top. But they're being mowed down as they surface over the trenches. forZe are set for 12.
It's happening. We're going the full 30 here, Alan. I feel it in my pores. I feel it deep in my gut. And right now, Spitty feels deeply alone in his. Economic damage would be the name of the game, and he might find us first. Indeed, he will, but that's the information given over. They don't have to fight him. They would like to take that off out of play, but they've got him surrounded, and well, they will force the issue. So Shalfie takes it down. There's only 1 casualty in the round. forZe now plenty of money to run this one out. And they're only 2 rounds behind. Sprout coming right back into the fray.
Now, Mike, it might be early doors on the comeback, but
Okay.
if forZe pull this off, Sprout had a big round lead, so much cash in the bank, multiple players, 5 figures. If forZe pull this off, this will be unbelievable. They still are playing against the full investment. There's still money in the bank on multiple players here on Sprout, so plenty of buys to follow. But Sprout was so far ahead. And now that gap is closing.
It would be truly unbelievable. Truly insane. And I mean, you can see the buy here for forZe, right? They've got 3 AKs. It's the War Trophy buy. picked up their opponent's guns, and they are running with them. Stare. Oh my goodness, Stare. Sorta has no idea. He's through. He's through. He's into... Oh, no. Turn around, Stare. Stare doesn't know. Lonks has gotten a kill elsewhere. Meanwhile, Stare is going to be able to walk into heaven if he wants, but is he going to misread this and call them towards A? Clears long. No one's long. Oh, there's the spot. There's the kill. Zorta down for the count. The question is, can Kenzie find somebody? A good flashbang, but it's the off-comer looking for him, and he's got the kill. Slack's out of play, and this one is still in doubt. 2v4. Make that the 3. This could happen. Jerry coming up from B, and there is a flank on him, but Lonks is going to be a little slow to it. Jerry could have impact before Lonks gets here, and now he's thunderfooting. And he's thunder got it. Lonks, no hesitation. He's got the kill, and at this point, Kenzie's backing away. Map point, series point will be conceded onto Sprout. Kenzie wants this up, and he wants to live.
Can't connect. Falling back. There will be just enough money, I think, to get out another AWP. If he goes down, they'll clearly love to keep it. Collects Rouse. Almost swinging wide there as the final player, and the man we need to shout out right now, Mike, is Lonks. He's had a bit of a mediocre series, but keep in mind, his standards now is being set pretty high in some of these games. But on this map, they needed their star player. They had a lot of issues on the first half, and he is hauling them through with some unbelievable entry frags.
29 kills, over 180 R. Pretty bonkers individual play. Zorta trying to go fast into it. Catches a smoke, but no player. Doesn't hit it on the timing, and Jerry's already been knocked down low. But he has taken the space, to be fair to Jerry. And they do with it. Oh, Lonks just jumping through the smoke, flashbang behind him, and he's got the opener once again. That's his 30th kill. And at a critical juncture as well. What a time to give your team the man advantage. I'm going to try and bring it back. Or for the time being, Sprout is content to sit on what they've got and see if anyone else from forZe wants to test them.
Kenzie got the information. Zorta needs to get out of A. They need to make that guesstimation soon enough. Monster still is blocked. That's going to buy a little bit of time. But all 5 players on this side of the map from Sprout just leaving Stare and Connector to at least allow the chance of a pivot, but every second that passes Kenzie gathers more and more info. Zorta is here. It might be man down, but this is best case scenario for forZe.
Here it comes. There's the boost up to check barrels. Player back pillar. There's the kill. That's a freebie. Now the sight is a little more brittle. Rolls on the entry. It's everything is working out here. But a collapse! Here we go. Backed into a corner. Somehow Zorta enters this into the realm of possibility. Kenzie spotted one. Slacks is low. There's a world where this happens. There's a world where Kenzie brings this back, and he will attempt. Coming around in towards Monster. Slack spotting. Not going to get the kill in the first. That Molly could finish him. The flashbang instead to try and get Kenzie through. And no, he cannot get past the scope. He cannot get past the AWP. And it is going to be Sprout moving on here in the upper bracket. What a brawl. They nearly fumbled it away at the critical moment there, Allen, but they managed to recover. They managed to keep the mental strong and close out the series.
I mean, what a series from start to finish. You could never predict a single round, let alone a map. And I do think that tech issue gave Sprout a little bit of time just to calm down.